Hi everybody, today is for the orange belts and above. So today we're going to cover some more advanced form and self-defense. So orange belts, you might not have known about this form, what we're going to do at the end of the session, but I'm going to give you a little bit to work on, alright? So it's a bit of a bonus for you guys today. So we're going to do some warm-ups, we're going to work on our crescent kicks today. Different ideas for crescent kicks, and also maybe practice one with an alternative if you haven't got a bag or some sort, or you might be able to use a bit of string and tape it up, so that'll help us down the track. And then we'll work on our self-defense. So basically what we're going to work on here is our first thing we're going to do is going into a plank. So but with our hands like such in a plank position. So we're going to do 10 of these. So I want to bring my knee up to the side. Alright, so keep one knee on the ground for a minute while we're getting set up. So we're going to bring knee to the side, each side, and we're going to do 10 of them. Alright, so elbows in, into a plank, and then bringing our knee to the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If that's too hard, just bring them to your chest. Alright? Up onto our hands. Now we're going to do some mountain climbers just to get the heart rate going a little bit. Just enough to get us moving. Alright? So just moving our legs. Alright? Just running at the moment. Nothing too technical. Alright? So just running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, straight into a squat. And number 10, we're going to stay down. Alright, so here we go. Feet out a little bit, toes out at a bit of angle. And then I'm going to just raise my hands up and squat down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This time, go a little bit wider, and then just put your butt down and hands in. Just hold it for a second, just to give it a good stretch. And here, keep your feet on the ground, keep balanced. Hold it there, don't move. Excellent. All right. So we're going to work on some crescent kicks. Now your foot posture, I want you to roll your foot to the side like that. So your big toe comes up on the side. So that would be your crescent kick that you're using the side of your foot here. And sometimes you're just using the same foot posture to go the other way. Alright? So as you can see, it's like a sweep there. But we're doing it up higher. So if I'm sweeping that way, or scooping off the other way. Alright? So, I want you to get your fighting stance, hands up. Good. We're going to work inside, our crescent kick for a start. Let's work on a 10 count today, alright? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, just remember, if you're not quite warmed up yet, you might do a muscle in there. So be cautious. If you think you're warm enough to do it, go all the way. This time let's go outside in crescent kick. So step into a shoulder stance and then back. So hands up, outside in, step, outside crescent kick. Could be waist height or all the way up to a shoulder height. So hands up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, so now we've got those 2 going. What we're going to do from here is we're going to add on. So let's do the outside in into a side kick. So the last one, come back a little bit so I've got some space. So outside crescent kick, and then I step behind, side kick. and then back. Hands up, fighting stance. Here we go. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah! Added extra bits in there. In, out, crescent kick this time, into a roundhouse kick. These are really good for sparring and setting up a technique. So if you're not necessarily want to do a side kick, so the last one would have been a really good one. Do a fake crescent kick and then go into the side kick. All right. Same with this. You're doing a crescent kick and they're blocking the sides up on the side that the leg's coming up. All right. And in that case, we're going to come back and then do a roundhouse kick. So crescent kick, roundhouse kick. All right. Hands up. Now make sure you point the toes straight ahead. 10 count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Speed up a little bit more now. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next one we're going to do from here is we're going to do a outside crescent kick, and then we're going to do a spinning back kick. I'll just come back a bit. So again, stamp, outside crescent kick. You think, okay, they're getting ready to do a roundhouse kick. All right, you've done a crescent kick, but they're doing a roundhouse kick on this side, which means they're going to get kicked on this side. I quickly turn. Now they would kick my back, and then I do a back kick instead. All right, so this is a strategy you're working on. So from here, then you're going to do, instead of me doing a side kick and getting exposed to their roundhouse kick, I turn quickly, look over my shoulder, and a back kick. My toes are sort of pointing downwards. Let's do 10 of them. You ready? Here we go. 1, look over your shoulder, and kick, and then back. Change your stance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah. Shortest stance. All right, everybody. So Chloe being my assistant at the moment, and all it is a plain bit of paper. All right. So I'm just gonna get Chloe to hold it up, so you know where the hands are. So here, my fighting stance, and using that as a target, and you can hear it when you hit it. All right. So if you want to work on the last one, instead of doing a back kick, you can do a double crescent kick. Something for your orange belts to work on. Something you haven't done before is the outside crescent kick. Look over my shoulder and crescent kick. All right. So as you can see, it's only a bit of paper, but you can hear when you kick it, and it's like, yeah, nice and noisy. But if you've got a little bag, like for example, Chloe holds a pillow, you don't know where that's going to go, and you might have stuff lying around that you don't want to. So it might kick it and you might go flying off. So make sure that they hold the bag nice and steady. Doesn't make any sound. All right, but it's good for your technique. All right, thanks, Chloe. So work with a bit of paper or a pillow of some sort for your pad training. Try that out. Sometimes you can get the paper, sticky tape a bit of string and hang it up between the doors or somewhere outside, and you can use it as like for punching and also for kicking. All right, not too hard because you'll rip it off. All right, now we're going to work on some self-defense. All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do a bear hug escape, but we're going to utilize the last portion of Lull Before the Storm, the black belt form. So it goes, so we'll do the technique first, because this is part of the form section of today. So we're going to do a little bit of form, and then we're going to finish off with the self-defense move. All right. So in the structure of the form, we go out on a couple angles, and at that stage you go into what we call as this double thrusting elbow situation here. So I'm in a cat stance, so my back foot is 45-degree angle and my knees bent here. My hands come through at shoulder height, my other hand comes underneath the elbow, and we thrust, all right, thrusting this way and thrusting right back. So thrust, and I step back, cat stance again, thrust. The next movement is I'm going to stick my thumb between the four fingers. As that comes back and my heel comes back, now one comes over and I step, and we do a double, like a push down and a back fist. All right, this is a small portion of that Lull Before the Storm black belt form. C19 from here. So C19, the black belt in a traditional karate, they would call that. So we call it Lull Before the Storm. So going back to where we were before. So starting with my left foot forward, my back foot's on an angle. To get your cat stance, my heel toe, 45, and I squat down. My hands come around at shoulder height, other one comes underneath, and I thrust. 1 and 2. My hand comes back, heel comes back, hand comes over, and I step into a bear stance, push down, belt height, finish with a back fist. All right, so that's what we're working on today. So, cat stance, and I thrust. Now I have, so for you guys, you would have your left foot forward and thrust 1, step back 2, thumb between the four fingers. All right, so I'm putting my thumb between them, and you're going to come back and you use that back of the heel part. And so from here, you go back 1 and 2. We use your heel, hand comes over the top of your head, push down, bear stance, and then come in with a back fist. And as you can see, the elbow is over the top of the hand, it's on the bottom, and it's roughly belt height. All right. So starting off again, for you, I'm doing a mirror image for what you're doing. So you're going to have your left foot forward, all right, in a cat stance. So hips are down, shoulders are down, hand comes through. This is the last section of Lull Before the Storm, as we're just about finished. So thrusting elbow forward and backwards. Take a step back, hand comes through here, underneath, and then thrust. And as we do that, we sink down. You'll find out shortly. Thumb between the four fingers, and it goes back. Front leg comes back with a heel kick. Hand comes over, lean forward, step into a bear stance, push down, and back fist. And that's where we would finish. I'm going to get myself an assistant. I'm going to find one of the kids to give me a hand. And I'll be back in a second. She's going to give me a hand. She's a bit worried about it. But anyway, we're going to start off. Bear hug. So I want my cat stance for a start. All right. What I'm going to do is my front hand comes up like such, like this. I'm lifting up. in the form, we sort of go around like that. See how my arm comes up, and the other one comes straight back with a thrusting elbow back. And at the same time, I'm going to drop my hips down. And as you see, Chloe's hands come open up. So first thing, strike with the hand. Here, heel goes up towards the groin. And then from here, I'm already working on the next technique, but this one's going to come underneath the head and then ready for the next technique. All right. So the key thing here is we're going to get out of this bear hug. So I get my cat stance. I'm going to lift up and I'm going to create this space with my arms. Here. I strike here with the groin, so that's what it is. Into this one here, and my arm comes up. You can move forward, and then I can strike underneath the chin. Sorry, yeah, Chloe, hit you. One more time. So cat stance, break, strike, heel strike. And then I'm looking, and the hand comes up underneath the chin as well if I need to. And then I'm ready for the attack on the other side. Sometimes you might not need to get that hand underneath as long as you do this groin strike, and then you can run. Get out of there. There we go. Course. All right. So first thing we're going to do is Chloe's going to bring her front elbow up, and she's going to stick her butt into me a little bit and thrust, creating space. Already, the hand is ready here, so she's going to come back and strike, yep, in the thigh. Ooh. All right, and then she uses her other leg, kick me in the heel, the shin with her boots and her high heel shoes, and then come up, and finish up, ready for the next move. All right, thank you very much, Chloe. You're welcome to leave. All right, so again, one, thrust, hand, back, heel, over, and into the back fist position. All right. So that's going to finish off our segment today, working on one of the last portions of Lull Before the Storm. And yeah, main thing we're talking about this week is practice. All right, practice as much as possible. You don't have to go, okay, I've got to practice. I've got to set aside an hour or 2 hours or whatever it is. You can practice all day. You just, there's no one looking at me right now. I might just go, I practice this move. Walk around, no one here. All right, so that only takes a second to practice. And I could do that 10, 20, 30 times through the day when you're moving around and walking. Same as you're punching. You could be walking around. Ooh, uppercut. Oh, yeah. So we're consciously thinking about improving our skills through the day, all right? So practice makes perfect. So the more you practice, and the key thing is, in regards to practice, is repetition. Over and over and over and again. A little story for you. So if someone throws a ball at you, and then you quickly catch it, and without thinking about it, because over the years you've been catching balls with your friends, that some days you just catch it without even thinking about it. We want the same response. So if someone gets me in a bear hug, I want to be able to do that self-defense without thinking about it. All right, so what I'm saying that is, you watch this video over and over again and keep practicing, and that'll help as well. So the more times you watch something, even though you might not be doing it, but you're thinking about it and you're consciously thinking about, how would I do that, or how would I perform that? All right, so again, just don't do it once, do it over and over again. Practice, practice, practice. Thanks very much. Feet together. Thank you.